Hello, friends. In my series of audio lectures in sociology, today I'll be discussing social institutions. What are the social institutions? Why different social structure and functions are called social institutions? What is the significance of social institution and the types of social institutions? हमारे सामाजिक व्यवस्था में, सामाजिक ढांचे में हम सामाजिक संस्था क्यों बोलते हैं? डिफरेंट फंक्शंस को, उनके प्रकार क्या है, उनके सिग्निफिकेंस क्या है, उनका इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है, उनकी महत्व क्या है, इन सभी की चर्चा, इन सभी के विषय में हम आगे बात करेंगे. What is social institution in sociology? A social institution is an interrelated system of social roles and social norms organized around the satisfaction of an important social need of social function. इसको इस तरीके से कह सकते हैं कि सामाजिक संस्था वो है जो समाज की व्यवस्था, उनके रोल्स, कार्यप्रणाली और सामाजिक नॉर्म्स के आधार पर है, which is organized around the satisfaction of an important social need and social functions. ये वो सारे इंस्टीट्यूशंस है, वो सारी संस्थाएं हैं जो कि समाज की आवश्यकताओं और उनके कार्य के आधार पर ही निर्धारित हैं, या सोशल इंस्टीट्यूशन का निर्धारण समाज के इम्पॉर्टेंट ज़रूरतें, उनकी आवश्यकताओं और उनके कार्यों के आधार पर ही है. In general, a social institution is an established pattern of behavior that is organized to perpetuate the welfare of society and to preserve its form. सामाजिक संस्थाओं का कार्य क्या है? समाज में it is instituted is established pattern of behavior, यानी कि हमारे समाज का जो बिहेवियरल पैटर्न है उसका निर्धारण, उसको देखना और उसके आधार पर अपने फंक्शंस को स्थापित करना. दैट इज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड टू परपेचुएट द वेलफेयर ऑफ सोसाइटी एंड टू प्रिजर्व इट फॉर्म. जो समाज हमारा है या समाज का स्वरूप है और उसका ढांचा है या उसकी जो व्यवस्थाएं हैं, उन व्यवस्थाओं को समाज के लिए स्थापित करना. Let us understand some definitions of institution given by a different sociologist in sociology. Echiban says, the social structure and machinery through which society organizes, directs, executes the multifarious activities required to satisfy various social needs are a social institution. The social structure and machinery, सामाजिक ढांचा और उसका जो स्वरूप है, जिससे थ्रू विच सोसाइटी ऑर्गेनाइज, जिसके द्वारा समाज ऑर्गेनाइज करता है, डायरेक्ट करता है, एग्जीक्यूट करता है डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज टू सेटिस्फाई वेरियस सोशल नीड, समाज की विभिन्न आवश्यकताओं को निर्धारित करता है, डायरेक्ट करता है, एग्जीक्यूट करता है, सामाजिक संस्थाएं कहलाती हैं. मैकाइवर सेज, they consider institution as an established form or the condition of a procedure. It is a condition of a procedure because the basic of an institution is that every institution functions, works on certain rules, certain regulations, certain accepted norms. What are the major types of institution? Economic institutions, political institution, family, which is also a major institution in a society, education, religion. These are major institution. Economic institution जो गवर्न करती है हमारी इकोनॉमिक को, हमारे आर्थिक व्यवस्था को. पॉलिटिकल इंस्टीट्यूशन जो हमारे जो पॉलिटिकल इंस्टीट्यूशन को अगर हम कहें तो रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस को लाती है. समाज में समाज को गवर्न कैसे किया जाए, लोगों को, इंडिविजुअल्स को, ग्रुप्स को, कम्युनिटीज़ को उनका निर्धारण कैसे किया जाए, उनको किस तरीके से कंट्रोल किया जाए. सो सोशल कंट्रोल majorly becomes in the through the political institution. Family plays an important role as an institution for the society, which we'll be discussing later part. Education and religion. So this is what it is, the major five institution which exist in any society, and that is why they are called institutions, through which a society functions, through which society does its needs, fulfill its needs of the society, fulfill its needs of the people. These are the institutions which are the backbone of any society, any country, any community. All major functions and characteristics. Economic institution deals with property and economic well-being of society, economic solidarity of the state. किसी भी राज्य की एक आर्थिक व्यवस्था का निर्धारण उसके स्थायित्व और उसकी मजबूती के लिए, समाज की मजबूती के लिए इकोनॉमिक इंस्टीट्यूशन का एक महत्वपूर्ण रोल होता है. और उसका रोल इसलिए होता है कि वो किसी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन और किसी पॉलिसी के तहत चलता है. Political institution deals with governing laws, codes, social control. As I said, it is a major tool for social control, governing people, bringing laws and enforcing in the society. Family based on principle of kinship, नातेदारी के ऊपर, social norms, social relations created by customs and marriage. So when we say marriage as another institution, sub-institution, when we say Panchayat Raj, which is under the governing laws, when we say parliament, under the laws, the sub-institutions. Education deals with training people in various roles, values, and knowledge, building human beings' characters, which varies from place to place, but process remains same. Religion builds the religious beliefs and values in process, plays major role in social control. Why it plays a major role in social control? It is not only gives an opportunity to people to believe on their own religion, but also it directs people to perform the way they should. They educate people. Let us go further on the roles of social institution. Primary function and secondary function, which we'll be discussing in details for each institutions. Primary functions are to fulfill the basic needs of people. Secondary functions are to look beyond the basic needs. People, those who get fulfilled those needs in a primary role, primary functions, and those who are beyond that, they go for secondary. So every institution has two roles to play: primary roles, primary fulfillment of needs, and secondary fulfillment of needs. That is what, and we'll discuss in family. Now, primary functions, it is the building block of any society, backbone of society. The family fulfills two basic functions. These are reproduction and socialization. Produce people for the society, produce people for the country, produce people for your own self, produce children for your own descendants, your own vansh, your own family. Society reproduces or recreates self through the family, nuclear family or a joint family. Secondary function, what is the secondary functions of the family? किसी भी परिवार का दायित्व, सेकेंडरी फंक्शन क्या हो सकता है, दूसरा दायित्व क्या हो सकता है जो कि हिडन होता है समटाइम. पेरेंट्स प्ले द इंपॉर्टेंट रोल nurturing, caring for, teaching and training children. Children are expected to play the roles of a good and teachable trainees. So that is the secondary function of parents. One, to produce, do a socialization part. The other is produce the children and nurturing them, caring them, teaching them, making them a good citizen for the society, so that they can take the role building the society and country and to make a good human being. That is a secondary function of a parenthood. Economic institution primary functions uses the resources established growth pattern, provide basic needs and social security. Whatever the resources are available in any country, any society, any community, use those resources. Establish growth pattern, because any economic condition cannot perform unless and until these have been given the path to grow further beyond. If the needs grows, the resources should be available accordingly. If your water resources are available, it should not be end. So there are plenty of things need to do that. If you have agriculture is a basic function for any economic growth. You need to further do certain things so that vegetation can be improved. Today, if you are growing 100 billions of grains, tomorrow you should be able to do that 150 billions, so that it can contribute in economy. Provide basic needs and social security. Unless and until you are economically grown. For example, America, which is called number one superpower. Why they are number one superpower? Because not only because of their military power, it is because of the economic power. Why we say China is emerging economy, Japan is the fourth largest economy, India is emerging, Brazil is emerging. So these are the economic condition, and they work on certain principles, rules, regulation, guidelines. That is why they are called institution. The secondary functions. See, the required production is done, opportunities are created, resources are exchanged, distributed and consumed. That is the secondary function. Whatever the resources you are and you are producing, आप जो भी उगा रहे हैं, कर रहे हैं, बढ़ा रहे हैं, but are they distributed properly to down the level, everyone in the society or country? That is the political institution, primary functions. These institutions, those social institutions, are responsible for protecting the society from internal disorder. इसको गृह युद्ध कहते हैं. Many times it happens that you have a disturbance within your own country, within your own society. Crime and chaos, as well as the external threats and invasions, which is happening. Every country, for example, I'm not saying that it is an invasion all these days, but there are threats. America, Japan, and Korea has from North Korea. The threats are there, so you need to control. And the political institution, which is a primary function to control and to give a security to your border, to your country, to your society. Secondary function, they are responsible for maintaining peace and order at a micro and macro levels, enforcing social control and maintaining the welfare and well-being of society. समाज में समाज को नियंत्रित करने के लिए डिफरेंट प्रकार के पीस रखने के लिए आपकी दूसरा एक अहम रोल है. This is a secondary function of a political institution. Maintaining the welfare and well-being of society. Educational. Primary function is what? This social institution is responsible for providing training for the members of society, preparing them for future. Unless and until you keep training them, they cannot accept the new role. What is required for new challenges for tomorrow, new threats, to counter the threats. That is what people need to be educated. They need to be educated. It serves as a center of a knowledge production, exchange and distribution. So knowledge base, knowledge people walk on now these days. Knowledge bank, knowledge transfer, knowledge preservation, knowledge sharing. That is somewhere the people now every society, every country is focusing on education, educating its people, educating its people. And that is why it is the most important institution which prepares you for tomorrow. Knowledge transfer from one generation to another. If you die with certain knowledge, if you die with certain education, certain knowledge, and you do not transfer, then the knowledge dies. So you need to transfer to other people of the society. Secondary function is what? Educational institution also plays the role of preparing members of society for the statuses and roles that reassociate with humans. Being good citizens and workers holding various occupation. We all understand what does that mean. It prepares citizens, prepares good workers, good managers, good leaders holding various occupations. That is what the education institutions they do for functions. Religions. Primary function is what? The association institution is responsible for meeting, providing spiritual needs of members of the society. We follow certain religion. Everybody is following certain religion in that is the spiritual need. Getting a power, getting a strength. When we are down or when we are having a negative vibes, what we do? We go towards the spiritual form of practice, and that is the spiritual need for the members of the society. The meaning of human life, human destiny, and the universe. The religion institution, they teach human being the values, human destiny, the universe, unless and until, and that is how the difference between animal society and the human society. We teach people what is the importance of human life. What is the importance of human life? How we need to behave, how we need to perform our duties. Secondary functions. It helps people to cope up with purposelessness, meaninglessness, and sense of alienation and frustration. These institutions also help members of society conform to social values and norms and play their expected social roles. That is the secondary functions. It helps people to come out of the purposelessness. That means to do a job, do a meaningful job, come out of the frustration. It helps people to come out of certain frustration. It helps people, okay, do it, achieve your target, achieve your goals in a positive manner. This institution also help member of the society conform to social values and norms. Living in the values, social values and norms, perform your duty, perform your work, perform your occupation, grab the occupation, grab the opportunities, and play the expected role of what is given by the society. This difference between social institution and association and the interest. Why I'm saying family is an association as well. College is an association. Business is an association. Trade union are an association. Mandir and others. Religion is institution. Mandir and others. Political parties, they are association. And country and state. But if they are institutions, इनका रोल अगर institution के द्वारा है तो क्या है? Family, marriage, home, inheritance of customs. Interest, what is the family? Sex, raising family and having children, home and parenting. College, lectures and examination system, graduation. That is what the institution does. But the interest what? Learning, vocational preparation, occupational preparation, taking more roles. Business, building, companies, tie-ups, bookkeeping, share capital, etc., etc. But what is the interest? Profit generation, GDP growth and contribution to the society. That comes under economic institution. Trade union, collective bargaining, strike. That is the institution. As an institution, they do that. But what is the interest? Job security, welfare compensation, working conditions. Mandir, religion under the religion institution, forms of worship and communication. But what is the interest? Religious faith, follow the religion system and belief system. Political parties, political system, political career, political platform. But governing policies, power and office, that is the interest of that institution. Constitution, laws, legal codes, form of the government, that is a country. That is a country, as association country, it works as an association. But institution, for an institution, constitution, laws, legal codes, code of conduct, and form of the government. And what are the interests? Rules and regulations of social control and security. That is the major interest to do that for a country. Thank you very much. Hope this I made it clear, though it was a long lecture and I had to wrap up because then it would have been a very big video. But I had to take in synchronization so that one could understand all that. Thank you very much. If I was little fast in my lecture, but you can rewind it, you can rewind it, you can pause, and you can listen those. Thank you very much once again.